Morning. Today's February 18th, and we're going to read Proverbs 18. I thought there was something on my... An unfriendly person pursues selfish ends, and against all sound judgment starts quarrels. Fools find no pleasure in understanding, but delight in airing their own opinions. When wickedness comes, so does contempt, and with shame comes reproach. The words of the mouth are deep waters, but the fountain of wisdom is a rushing stream. It is not good to be partial to the wicked, and so deprive the innocent of justice. The lips of fools bring them strife, and their mouths invite a beating. The mouths of fools are their undoing, and their lips are a snare to their very lives. The words of a gossip are like choice morsels, they go down to the inmost parts. One who is slack in his work is brother to one who destroys. The name of the Lord is a fortified tower, the righteous run to it and are safe. The wealth of the rich is their fortified city, they imagine it a wall too high to scale. Before a downfall the heart is haughty, but humility comes before honor. To answer before listening, that is folly and shame. The human spirit can endure in sickness, but a crushed spirit who can bear? The heart of the discerning acquires knowledge, but the ears of the wise seek it out. A gift opens the way and ushers the giver into the presence of the great. In a lawsuit, the first to speak seems right, until someone comes forward and cross-examines. Casting a lot settles disputes and keeps strong opponents apart. A brother wronged is more unyielding than a fortified city. Disputes are like the barred gates of a citadel. From the fruit of their mouth a person's stomach is filled. With the harvest of their lips they are satisfied. The tongue has the power of life and death, and those who love it will eat its fruit. He who finds a wife finds what is good, and receives favor from the Lord. The poor plead for mercy, but the rich answer harshly. One who has unreliable friends soon comes to ruin, but there is a friend who sticks closer than a brother. I like that one. I always think about Yeshua when I hear that last verse. And there are some people that are just as pure as humans can be. You know what I mean? There are some out there. I've known some. The tongue has the power of life and death, and those who love it will eat its fruit. I don't love being angry. I don't love having a temper. I hate it. I hate that about myself so much. I'm tired of living like that. Like feeling like that. Like, yeah, it takes time. I'm 40 years old. And there, I see the, in here it talks about like if you react, you're a fool. I don't consider myself a fool, but so be it, whatever. I just consider it being honest and straight up. I think if the world could be like that, just be straight up, people would get along, But it seems very hard for people to do. So I shouldn't expect. Like, my standards are my standards, and I shouldn't expect that of anyone else. Like, there's been times where I have done wrong to people. Plenty of times. I stole almost $8,000 from Jasmine's pop-up. blessed and lucky to have was given the chance to apologize to him and make things right with him after I got out of prison. And a few years after that, he got his money back. I'm paying it back. Unfortunately, he passed away in January. I used to miss, like, a couple years ago, like, I had to bring Jazzy and her mom back up here, and then he had to go move with one of his other daughters, because he had Huntington's disease, and if you do your research on it, it's a terrible, terrible disease. And like, I did research. I did when I was in college. I did a paper on him, on Huntington's disease and him. It's not like Huntington's doesn't kill you. It's like the symptoms of it. Like, you can get dementia, you know, Parkinson's. It just attacks your brain, and then it messes up your motor skills. There's way more symptoms, you know. But I'm not gonna get into the story, you know, like, of how he passed and stuff. But I loved him. I loved it. I did love him, even though I stole from him. I loved him. But yeah, I jumped everywhere with it. But have a good day. See you tomorrow.